Okay, the D.C. media beltway says, this is an overreaction. People are overreacting to the story. Others say, hey, no, wait a second. That America does need to wake up to the dangers of socialism. That's what a former well-known mayor in Venezuela told us. And both Ronald Reagan and Donald Trump have sounded the alarm.
We are alarmed by the new calls to adopt socialism in our country. America was founded on liberty and independence, and not government coercion, domination, and control.
It's time we welcome those Americans into the circle of prosperity, to let them share in the wonders of our society. And it's time to break the cycle of dependency that has become the legacy of so many federal programs that no longer work.
With me now is former Wisconsin governor. We welcome to the show Scott Walker. You've been sounding the alarm too, Governor. You wrote a Washington Times column. Can you tell us what you said in that column?
That's right. I both of those great speeches and pointed out that Venezuela, sadly, is a real-time example of socialism failing right as we see it. You know, it promises prosperity, but we see all too often it's bringing poverty to the masses, and in the case of Venezuela, opens the door towards dictators like we see under the current circumstance.
No, Governor, you also ask, I think, where is the list of failed Democrat republics supporting free enterprise? Because there sure are a lot of failed socialist communist models, right?
Well, you go down the list, right? I mean, they'll say, oh, Venezuela is an anomaly. And yet you say, what about Cuba? What about Nicaragua? What about Zimbabwe? Obviously, in my lifetime, thinking about the fall of the Berlin Wall and the collapse of communism and socialism in places like the old Soviet Union. There's example after example after example, but countries, democratic republics like the United States of America that embrace a free enterprise system have succeeded. Obviously, we see even more evidence. Lowest unemployment rate since the end of the 1960s, the lowest ever recorded for African American citizens in America, for Asian Americans, for Hispanic Americans. This economy is booming because we're embracing free enterprise, wages are up, and will continue to be. The last thing we want to do is embrace the far left socialist ideas that we hear from people like Bernie Sanders and the rest of the clown cart full of candidates running that is failing as we speak in Venezuela.
You know, yesterday on our show, we had a former mayor from Caracas. He is now on the run in exile. He told us, yes, he is, quote, worried that the seeds of socialism are now being planted in our country by certain hard left individuals in Congress. What is your reaction to that?
Well, there's just no doubt about it. And this is what next year's elections are going to be all about. We already see with things like the so-called Green New Deal, the massive new spending that's involved with it. Margaret Thatcher, the former prime minister, the former British prime minister, said it right when she said the problem with socialism is sooner or later you run out of other people's money. And that's exactly what the case is here. We need to tell that message, particularly to our young people. All too often, I think they ignore or just aren't being taught history in our schools across America. We have plenty of history to prove that socialism fails, but we've got to get that message out.
You know, Governor, there's been pushback about what's going on with Foxconn in the state of Wisconsin, yet to break ground there. What is going on with Foxconn in Wisconsin?
Good news. I was with Terry Goh, with the longtime global chairman of Foxconn yesterday. He was in state. They're still committed to going forward. They've actually got one of their structures up and going. They're moving on their massive $10 billion investment. And they're committed to putting 13,000 people to work at good-paying, family-supporting jobs.
But what about the complaints about that? There's been complaints about it.
Well, you know, the irony is that a lot of folks politically, I think, first against me and now against the president, have wanted this to fail. And so any time there's any discussion about any of the details, they love to pounce on it. But in the end, Foxconn, throughout this all, despite global reports and other reports across the country, they are still committed. I talked to Terry Goh himself, who is the longtime head of Foxconn, and they're absolutely committed to those 13,000 jobs.
Governor Scott Walker, come back soon. We love having you on, sir.